welcome. Today, I'd like to announce something a bit special to me. The release of my second video. I'd like to give a huge thanks to all my die-hard subscribers and everybody who's been with me for the last 5 or so years when I began Shibanger ASMR on 2017. I was at a low point in my life and I didn't have much. But now it feels like I've got the world and I've got so many people who are here for me. And if the trajectory continues on this path, I think honestly, for my 10 subscriber special, I might very well launch a rocket to the moon. I think that with the capacity that I have now, that wouldn't be a problem. And so this video, as you may have already been able to tell, it's a bit of a recap of the past year of my life. And this video here that's playing right now, actually quite special to me. It's the first time I ever touched my hand pan. This here is a raw steel hand pan made by Jeremy Harper down in Lake Havasu, and it was honestly what launched my career as a ASMR artist in the first place. And unfortunately, I don't have access to the handpan right now, but in a future video, well, I think it may very well be what I use. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with what's been working for me. My voice, my angelic-like presence on this planet for what I've achieved through my ASMR videos. So, as this plays, keep in mind where I've started from and how far I've gone. And it's maybe the first video that I made was quite questionable, but in everybody's eyes it is. In everybody's eyes, the first content that you create is always going to be much worse than what you've put forth in the future. So I don't really think that I should be judged based upon the first video that I created. I've gone leaps and bounds, and I've gone above and beyond to satisfy not only my subscribers, but the haters as well, the people who don't believe in me. And I think it's comedic, really. The type of disillusion they have, and this notion that I'm not a fucking god. I mean, anybody who believes that, it must not be religious in the first place. But as above, so below. You know how they say in Eurasia. So yeah, this was my handpan, and it was a beautiful instrument. It broke. I brought it to a party, and it's just mobbing around the campfire with it, banging it out. And of course, obviously, someone wanted to be like, "Hey, what's up, bloke? Let me play that thing." So I let him, as he referred to, play that thing, and it broke. And so let's move on from that. I've talked about that enough. This here was the first sword fighting class that I had ever taken. And it didn't last long, maybe 3 or 4 seconds. And this is just a bunch of young blokes back in the old days. I believe we just graduated, just running around the car. And then this is the first college that I'd ever been to. What an experience! Yeah, I mean, it wholly revolved around punching this pumpkin after I'd crafted it to be a masterpiece of a penguin. It's, as you may have seen in the video, I referred to it as a penguin because the pumpkin won the fight. And this one's an interesting one here. I've got my little pet, a little dog boy, running in the background, and quite a little cute one, really. But I was filming quite a serious video. I had to look professional. I had to actually wear clothing, and I haven't worn clothing in quite some time now. So these past 3-4 months, and this one's quite a scary bugger. I mean, just look at him. So now it comes around to the point in my life where I started catching strawberries for a living. And after that phase, I went on, purchased another handpan, and started going to raves. So yeah, it was quite an entertaining process. I really don't know what's happening here. What the hell is that? Is that a little kitten? Oh, that's quite cute, really. Oh wow, it's quite a cute little bugger, huh? Oh, crikey, what a... Oh, this one actually hits quite close to home. It's the first time I'd seen my brother in quite some time. So it was interesting. We actually had a whole plan for the setup. We were gonna make like a big surprise. He was gonna come in and talk to this young cunt, and we were gonna pop out and be like, oh, good old psychology. How they say, it's quite an emotional scene for me and my family. The royal line of the Shibangers. But it's all in all. I mean, we were talking, chatting it up, having a great time, just a jolly old tea and crumpets, the usual. And I'd almost forgotten at this point that we had purchased a gift for him, and so we took the gift and we handed it to him. What a magnificent gift! I mean, the best thing that we ever could have thought of, to be honest. A little mochi ball with an Elmo balloon sticking out of it. I mean, such creativity, such as I've mentioned before, godlike thought processes, and just it's unbelievable what a man like me can achieve. Just what a wonderful sight to behold, really. And I just couldn't get enough of it. So we kept chatting. Normally I just walk out and go walk back to Eurasia, but it was phenomenal. Look at this little bloody bastard back again. I mean, what's he even doing? I mean, look at him. He's just shaking the camera. Can you believe that? Look at him. He's just a little ferocious little bugger. Look at him. Oh, what a cute little bugger. Oh man, he doesn't even... This one is named Gooman. Yo. That's what they say. Little prairie dogs make that little noise. Yo. Quite a little cute little bugger. Well, that was it, and truly, I hope you enjoyed it, and just making these specials for my channel has always been a pleasure of mine, and I hope to continue being able to create just such magnificent content, and as I said in my previous video,